Welcome to my channel. My name is McKenna and this is Can You Not? This week I'm going to be doing 20 random facts about me that will help you guys get to know me a little bit better. And these are just some really random things that I jotted down earlier this week, and they're a little bit quirky and unusual, so hopefully you guys don't think I'm a complete psycho by the end of this video, but let's just get right into it and start with number one. I am completely afraid of ladybugs, gophers, and I have this really odd fear of like wet paper towels, toilet paper, whatever. I cannot touch it. And to go with the gopher and ladybugs thing, I don't really have a reason as to why I'm afraid of them, but I am, and they freak me out. I can't be around them. If a ladybug is in the room, I will leave, and I won't even walk past a gopher or get out of my car if I see one. So those are just some really random ones to get out of the way first. I have one sister who happens to be 13 months younger than me, and she is my very best friend, and we are very close, but I don't get to see her that often because she goes to college a couple hours away from me. So whenever I get to go home, she and I actually share an apartment together, and yeah, we just hang out and get to talk about random things, and she's awesome. So on to the next. I am an advertising major. I'm a junior in college, and I will graduate in about like a year and a half, hopefully. But I love what I do with my major. I'm a marketing minor as well, so if you have any questions about that, let me know, because it is my favorite thing to do, and to be able to promote different businesses is what I've always wanted to do, and yeah, I found my fit. Some sick addictions of mine: I can eat dark chocolate almonds and ice cream all day long. They're two of my very favorite foods, and I can eat a pint of Cherry Garcia without even blinking or thinking about it because it's my favorite. And the bulk section in my local grocery store, I can just go and get like a bag of dark chocolate almonds and pay $8 for it and walk away and probably finish it later that night. So I'm really forgetful. I tend to have about 100 notes on my iPhone at a time, and I write sticky notes for absolutely everything. My planner is covered in the sticky notes telling me where I have to be at a certain time, and my iPhone usually has like song lyrics, appointments, class change, stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I keep my life in track. I know it may come as a shocker to most, but I'm not the most coordinated person. I tend to trip over absolutely nothing and upstairs on the daily. So yeah, I get bruises very easily, and I usually have them all over my body because I hurt myself by falling into walls, and you name it, I probably do it. So I'm really bad at cardinal directions and other geography like of the world. If you point somewhere on a map, I probably don't know where you're looking, and that's something I'm working on my own to help benefit me in the future, where if somebody points like to South America, I'm gonna know that that's South America and not just a blob on a map. So I'm working on that, but I'm also really bad at cardinal directions. You have to break it down pretty simply for me. If you tell me to go south on a road, I am gonna ask you if that's left or right, because I seriously have no idea. So I don't know where I missed out on that, but I think my mind is too filled with like English things that I would just push that out of my mind. So as a 20-year-old, it really doesn't help me at all right now. I get motion sickness really bad. I can't sit in a car for a long period of time. I love traveling and flying on airplanes. It doesn't do anything to me, but sitting in the back of a car with like a bad driver will drive me to like get sick, and I'll need to walk around and stuff. So Dramamine tends to be my best friend on long road trips. I think the reason that I like advertising so much is because I get to put my creep skills to work. I'm really good at figuring information out about like either people or businesses and stuff like that, and that's really going to help me when I have to try and promote effective information for this company later in my life. But as for right now, if somebody wants to find out about another person, I can usually figure it out. So all my stuff is locked down on my personal information and like social media sites. All those are private, but on here my Instagram, Can You Not, is unprotected. So if you want to go follow me on there, I would, because I'm really cool, but not in real life. So yeah. I am a very witty and clever person. I think I get that from my dad, but he and I both have this thing where if you say something, I can come up with another comeback right on the spot. And a lot of people just say like, I don't know how you came up with that or something, and that's just two of my personality factors. But yeah, if you ask any of my roommates, they'll tell you that I'm very witty, and a lot of the things that come out of my mouth, they have just no idea where I got it, and I really don't know either. It's just me. Big like English buff, I really have this issue where if somebody with bad grammar or spelling tries to like comment or on something or text me, I will correct you, or when you're speaking, I do it as politely as I can, but that's just one of my biggest things. I think that since I skipped out on learning geography and my cardinal directions, that I make up for it with my grammar and spelling, because it really bothers me if somebody doesn't know, like they say ain't or something like that. It's not okay in my book. I get very bad anxiety and panic attacks, so if I stress myself out with too much work or I put myself in a situation where I'm too busy, then I get really bad anxiety attacks or panic attacks, like I said, and yeah, they aren't very much fun. So I just have to breathe through it, and my family really helps with that kind of stuff, and they're really difficult, so if you go through those too, I'm sorry, but they're not very much fun. I get those anxiety attacks because when I was in high school, I got into a car accident and it wasn't very good. I actually rolled over on the interstate in my car, and yeah, wear your seatbelts, everybody, because it saved my life, so it can probably save yours too. So I'm a big promoter of wearing your seatbelts and being safe when you are driving. I'm very decisive, and if somebody says that they don't know or they don't care about like where they go to eat or something like that, I can't stand that, and if you can't make a decision, I will. I always am so just, I know what I want. So if I want a cheeseburger, I'm going to say, let's go here, instead of just dinking around and trying to figure out where everybody wants to go and they don't care. So I cannot stand that phrase. I am an extrovert, and I can make friends with absolutely anything or anyone. I could probably make friends with a lamp, so my parents say, because I'm very outgoing. And if I see somebody sitting alone, I'm probably gonna go sit with that person. And if I'm in class, I can usually make friends with somebody on the first day if I don't know anybody in that class, just because it's who I am and I love making friends. It's just one of my favorite things, I think. So like if I'm in a room filled with all these people, by the end of the semester in this class, or in a class, I can usually be friends with most of them. So when I'm with my friends, I'm very sassy. I have this thing where if somebody like makes me upset within my friend group, I clap when I talk to get a point across, and they'll tell you that. And it's something that I'm trying to change, but it's just, yeah, I don't know where I got it, but people think it's funny and whatever. I probably should knock it off, because my mom doesn't like very much when I get in her face and let her know that that ain't gonna happen. Okay, Mom? So some of my weaknesses too are I'm addicted to reality shows, whether it be like Jersey Shore or Real Housewives of anything, whether it be Atlanta, New York, you name it, I watch it. So ladies, keep doing it. Kim Zolciak, if you're watching, I'm obsessed with you, and I watch your show as well, Don't Be Tardy. If you're looking for a guilty pleasure, those are some of mine, and I can sit and just watch season after season, and it's probably not good, but I love them so much. Another weird thing about me is that I'm a very scent-oriented person. I can tell if somebody like smells good or bad and stuff, But other than that, I can't stand the smell of some things, and my number one thing that I cannot stand the smell of is tuna. If somebody has tuna, I will leave the room. Any of one of my roommates can tell you that as well, but I don't know what it is. It grosses me out to no extreme, and I won't eat it, I won't be around it. Ugh, it freaks me out. Stand the feeling of being dirty with like sand or mud or dirt. I have to just wash my hands, and it doesn't help that my parents live in Florida because I love the beach, but I hate the feeling of sand just being on me when I go home. It just, thinking about it, it makes me cringe. So yeah, I'm a very like clean person when it comes to just hand washing and not being dirty. If there's dirt on my clothing, I'll have to go inside and change, but maybe that's the girl inside of me, and it's just who I am and how I works. I have really bad road rage. I can't stand like driving behind somebody and not being like first. It's like a Mario Kart in real life, but to me it's a race. So if I'm getting somewhere, it's usually because I'm late, and I'm always on time for stuff, but I'm just biting the bullet. And yeah. That about wraps it up for me today. Thank you so much for watching my 20 random facts video, and if you feel like you know me a little bit better and you don't think I'm a complete psycho, you should go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. And while you're at it, you should also hit the subscribe button, because I might be doing a little bit of a giveaway once I hit 100 subscribers. So yeah, you should do that, and if you've created your own 20 random facts about yourself, then you should link that one down below, and I will go ahead and watch that. But until next time, enjoy this new month and this new start, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! On to my 27th take doing this. Welcome to my channel. What paper? Is that 20? I don't know if that's 20 or not. I guess we'll see. And yeah.